What's up, guys? So we're gonna be reviewing at the start of the video. We're gonna be reviewing our last video. So we got 34 views, right? That's pretty good. I like that. Like we got 10 views since last night. It looked like, but and we got 2 subscribers. Let's see, 4. I did share to a couple people, but the one thing we're missing is these likes. Now we're getting the subscriptions, that's great. We just need to get these likes rolling, and yeah, we'll be good there. So that was from our last video, 34 views. Let's go, thank you. And now we're gonna look at the last videos, like where it really popped off, like what did good, what did bad. So obviously I know the gameplay was like super long, and it's probably not something y'all are gonna be watching too much, but as you can see, the start of the video, uh, where I was doing whatever the stupid shit I was doing, we got a lot there, and then throughout we got a couple here, whatever. And also we got like 3 likes, I think, which is alright. And then towards the end of the video, as you can see, I got a very big majority of people watching that because I can show you. Alright. So, as you can see, that's where most of the views got there, and just for y'all, here's another clip of that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh. I was trying to do like a flip or something. It didn't turn out so good. So you saw that. Get the views up there. And now today, instead of doing a long gameplay, we can do that another time. We're gonna do something short and sweet. What we're gonna be doing today is all Tommorows Smashability tier list. So basically, it's a book, and this creature came to Earth and started like fucking with the genetics of like people, and it turned them into different species, all that kind of stuff. Pretty fucked up. It's just been all over my YouTube because I've been like watching videos on it. I was kind of curious. I need to read the book so I can get more information. But today we're gonna be doing the Smashability tier list. So off to number 1. Apparently the book narrator is this guy right here. Now, Smashability wise, it's a little creepy for me. He's holding a skull, there's not too many holes. And if there is any holes, we can't see them. So we're gonna make that our D tier. Hold up. Okay. D tier. There's just not too many things that like really attract me to that. Obviously, I'm not attracted to any of this. This is just like, smashability. Is it possible to smash? So the next on our list is called the Q. Um, the Q is responsible in messing with the genetic mutations of humans. There's nothing you can do. These things are too powerful. Uh, you know, that was the end of the world was because of these guys. They have the loyal companions next to them. We're just gonna count them all. Smashability wise, considering it would kill me before I had the chance to do anything to it, it's gonna be another D tier. Alright, so now we're moving on to the star people. And the star people are like little alien type creatures. They look more civilized compared to a lot on the tier list. I'd say for them, this is going to be a B tier. B tier, it's bald. I mean, compared to the other ones on this list, that's pretty good. Alright, so now we're going to move on to this little thing right here. apparently I looked at I saw some videos on it and they're super small. Um, not sure how small, just really small. Uh, and to me, apparently that's the pussy or something or wiener. I don't know, right? Who knows? This is a very weird video. Don't judge me. It's just for content. So for this one, I'm gonna have to put it at C tier just because when we see a hole, there's a hole, you know, we'll move on from there. Now, one of my favorite creatures on this list is, forgot the name, but I'm gonna call it the villager just because it looks like a villager and it brings me back to the Minecraft days. So, for this creature, it looks way more civilized compared to the rest. They're just, bald again, dangling ball sack on its head. So, for that, we are gonna make it another B tier. Moving on, we have the vampire wolf creature. I don't know. Smashability wise, yes, there's a hole. There might be more holes. Who knows? But for this creature, it's just scary to me. So just because it looks, I'm gonna give it a C tier. I'm trying to be, open-minded here. It's hard to. All right, you gotta hear me out with this one. So this is the female, this is the male, and I'm gonna explain something here. This little guy, he provides for the female. It's super fucking weird. There's the hole. So all I'd have to do is smash on this dude, dead, right? He's small. Then we have a ground, we can just hump the ground. Boom. For this one, I'm gonna give it a. Ah, this is smashability. So, this is disgusting. I'm gonna have to go A tier just because it's open. We don't really gotta fight or anything like that. This is so weird. I'm sorry. Don't judge me on this. All right. Cube thing, absolutely disgusting. It's just cube meat, all that. For this, we're gonna give this a D tier. Not much you can really do with that. Um, for this one, it's humanoid. For the most part, it kind of looks like Squidward. He's got a long thingy there. I assume the females look the same. I don't like this video so far. This is bad. This is destroying my brain. Oh, for this one, we're gonna make it a C tier, but again, it's disgusting. I don't like looking at it. I don't like looking at any of these creatures on this list. So yeah. For this creepy person, I don't even know what to say. Apparently these are the insect creatures or whatever. I don't know. I'd be disturbed to look at it. I don't know what its body looks like. For this one, just because it compared to other guys, I'm gonna give it a C tier as well. All right. Moving on, we have this long creature here. Uh, oh God. For this one, it's definitely humanoid, but it looks like a mix of like a long neck dinosaur and a human had a baby. Uh, I'm gonna have to give it a C tier. I don't like looking at it. It's definitely smashable, but I wouldn't like doing that. Moving on, we have this creature. I don't know what to call it. It's creepy. It's staring into my soul. It's also very small, super tiny. I've heard, and like I don't think it's even possible to do that with. You'd probably just smash your dick on it or something like that. So we're gonna give this a D tier. All right, this next disgusting beast. I have no clue where the genitalia is. I don't know. I mean, they're all holes. But again, for this one, just not good to look at. I don't even know what to call it. Moving on through the list. It's got a dumpy. Um, I don't even know where to begin with this creature, so it's just not appealing to look at. Uh, yeah, D tier. God, this is terrible. I don't like doing this. Please don't think I'm weird. Uh, look at them balls, bro. Oh, I don't know what to say. I mean, this looks like some deer, giraffe looking thing, creature. I'm uh it's an animal. I'm not doing it. It's not humanoid enough. No, not happening. All right. Next one. Apparently this thing is dangerous. Smashability. You can see some cheeks down below at the end of the thing right there. Some cheeks. Smashability wise, again, it's not appealing to look at. I mean, this is my whole thing, really. Nothing on this list is appealing to look at, but I mean, we're gonna put that there. All right, now we're getting to the good stuff. Now this creature, uh, so it's not showing it anywhere, but below there is a entrance of genitalia. Other thing you have to keep in mind, mouth plus entrance of genitalia. This one is going to be our first S tier ranking. Mainly because it's like a pocket pussy. I mean, like that thing would probably die if you put it in there. But again, I would never do this. I'm just saying it's just content. I saw a similar video like this, so do not think I'm disgusting. It looked funny. I thought it'd be a good idea, and yeah, we're gonna put that at our S tier. It's not humanoid, but next creature. This thing, I don't fuck with it, alright? This thing is going to be D tier. I don't like it. If I put it at E, I would. I would. It would be at the bottom of my list. Alright. Moving on, we have this pterodactyl creature with the beak. It's also ginormous. Looks like compared next to these buildings here. Smashability wise, again, disgusted. Everything on this list, I'm disgusted. So now, interestingly, out of all the pictures I saw, this was the most like normal thing a human would do out of all these pictures. It looks like it's holding a some sort of microphone, like looks like a rock star of some sort. I don't know. He's jamming out to the crowds over here. It looks female from what we can see. With this, I'm gonna have to give it a B tier, just because it looks human enough. It still has some human traits in it. It's not attractive to look at. None of these are, okay? And yeah, we're gonna move on. Now this is like nightmare fuel. For some reasons, I've always been scared of, dolphins, anything from that nature. Dolphins, sharks, whatever. I just don't like looking at them, and this makes it even worse because it's humanoid. And also, dolphins are terrible creatures. Like, they will fuck the dead, like, fishes and stuff. Like, it's just. And also, that's like nightmare fuel. It kind of reminds me of like that one movie. What is it? Walrus? It's like a dude like turns into a walrus through like surgeries and stuff. I don't know. It's just creepy. I don't like looking at it. So these things are huge. Um, but this one, I wouldn't know where to start. I mean, first of all, it can fly. It looks like, you know, um, to even get on it and do anything like that, it would be pretty hard. You can see there's some holes there. Uh, but other than that, we're gonna give it a C tier. It's not as, it looks like an object more than a thing. Um, a living creature, so we're gonna give that a C tier. For our next creature on the list is this. I don't know. I mean, here's why I look at it. You know, face kind of humanoid right here, but then they got this thing on top of its head. I don't know if it's connected to the head or if it's like a parasite just sucking on its brain, but for this one, since it does look decent, I'm gonna give it a B tier. All right, moving on. The rat people. Blind folk, they say. Again, nightmare fuel. All this is nightmare fuel. I don't like it. I don't know why I decided this would be a good idea, but it's humanoid, but it's disgusting to look at. For this creature, we're gonna give it a C tier as well. It don't look right. It don't look right. All right, moving on. Something similarly normal. Again, I would never do anything with this. So this is the Martian. Basically, the storyline behind this guy is people on Earth were sent to Mars, and then they colonized there, and then eventually this was the turnout. He does have some dick sucking lips. For this one, we're gonna put it at A tier. Moving on, we have the Predator. So the Predator, it's a Predator. I would not want to come anywhere close to that. It would probably rip my neck off. I'd be gone for. For this, we're gonna do another D tier. All right, so this is the Parasite. It's super tiny, super small. There's not much you probably couldn't. I mean, I assume you couldn't see it. So for this, we're gonna give it another D tier. All right, moving on, we have this pterodactyl looking thing, right here, as you can see. Um, so for this, you can obviously see some titties right there. I don't know, y'all can see that. So obviously there's some titties in the picture. For the most part, it looks. I mean, not for the most part. I don't know anymore, guys. For this one, we're gonna give it a B tier just because it has some titties. All right. Moving on, we have a lizard herders. So these guys are herding the lizards. They look humanoid, although it's a male. I don't know where to start with this one. So, I mean, it's humanoid, that's the thing, but it's also it reminds me of the. It just don't look good, you know. Um, I'm in between B and C here, but God. Um, uh, we're gonna give it a B tier. We're gonna give it a B tier. It's mostly human for the most part. So moving on. I don't know what this is. Emma PC Paulus. Mm. It looks like this I don't, dude. I don't know. With this, I don't like looking at it. Again, creepy. D tier. All right, moving on. You have this weird fucking thing. Prey. They're the prey. For this one, somewhat humanoid. Don't like looking at it. We'll give it a C tier. Moving on, we have the I don't know dolphin winged, lots of tongues thing. This poor soul, whoever got turned into this, just again not no. And also it's part dolphin. I don't want anything to do with the dolphin. Creepy. Um, Now we're moving on to this bat creature. So the thing is about the bat creature, I couldn't find any pictures of like the whole thing, but this thing has some huge balls on it, right? Like I'm talking massive. For this one, we are gonna put this at C tier. As you can see, the long balls. Again, I don't like looking at this stuff, but we gotta rank it on Smashability. So that's gonna be a C tier. Move on. So this is the cover of the book. This is in the book. I apparently with this creature, this is what the the Q was like kind of testing on, and it turned into like some sort of abomination that like couldn't really do much. So for this one, we are gonna put it at a C tier. All right, moving on. We have the Bone Crusher. So I couldn't find the actual picture. A lot of these pictures I couldn't find. I got the majority of them for the most part, but this one is basically what they look like. It looks like, you know, the mouth, but then there's a beak stuffed inside. Not appealing to look at. They also crush bones. So I'm gonna give this a D tier. I don't know. Don't question my insanity. Oh God. So let's think about this in a positive way. All right, this thing is creepy. It's wearing some clothes. It looks civilized for the most part. They're the snake people. As you can see, it's like, you know, it's holding something here. It's got a mouth. It's sucking on something. Again, it's good shafting. You know, it's good for shafting there. Good shaft mechanism. It's holding something like that. I don't know what that is. For this creature, we are gonna give it a B tier. Oh my god. Alright. Moving on. I don't know how to say the name, but this was literally the only picture I found. With the bra or corset, whatever. Only picture I found on it. I've tried to find the original, but this is pretty much what it looks like. Whoever made this picture is abomination. Um, I don't know what was going on there, but for this creature, we are gonna give it a D tier. I do not like looking at it. Disgusting. Whoever made this picture, you're disgusting. This was also the only picture I could find. It's a Spin riding his human seed. So this is a 2-for-1 special. You gotta kind of think here. Um, it's a 2-for-1 special. You know, just because of that, we're gonna give it a C tier. All right, moving on. So these right here, I couldn't find too much on it. Um, I couldn't find the pictures for it. And there's just not, you know, I'm sorry guys, but you know, these pictures are hard to find. Horseman, picture horseman, you know, he's right there. It's like horse-like creature for this. Um, it basically has a human body almost, but it's a horse head, so I'm gonna give that a C tier. For this creature, it's got a protruding anus with titties. Since it has titties and it does have an ass of some sort, I'm gonna give it a B tier. This creature, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It doesn't look right. We're gonna put it at D tier. All right, and so now we're moving on to this giant creature. I feel like it would just step on me, so I'm not messing with the D tier. This I have no clue. D tier. So yeah, that's basically the tier list of Smashability. Um, yeah, that's where we're at with that. Again, please don't think I'm disgusting for this. I just saw it, a similar video. It was kind of funny. Um, and if you, yeah, I mean, I just, I feel disgusted. All right, do not think of me as a weirdo. Just trying to make some content out here. It's rough out here. All right, guys, that was the end of the video. If you liked it, like and subscribe. If you didn't, I can totally understand because that was disgusting. But yeah, next video we might continue the series with I forgot the fucking name. Uh, Am or whatever. We're gonna continue that series. Or we might do something else. I do want to finish that series though. But yeah, like and subscribe.